Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so what I'm just trying to say is it not like sort of the same of, um, like, yeah, I don't speak the language of my family, and the country they come from. I don't celebrate, or, do things, necessarily the way, my family members, even, still living today in the country that my family's from, um, do. And I don't have that same culture and the same upbringing and, shaping and all that sort of stuff. Like traditions and things. Is that not sort of similar? Like, migrant families all around the world are not necessarily raising their kids like the way of the country that they come from. And so there's like a break, isn't there, in like there's a change between generations in culture. And is that negatively impacting me? Is that like am I lost? Am I deeply troubled and and all this sort of stuff because I don't have that? Like, I have thought before about sort of how different my life is and my um the way I've been shaped in comparison to, say I was brought up in the same country, or, just how my family has been brought up. Um, am I lacking wisdom? Am I lacking culture? Am I lacking something as a result? But anyway, my point was is that I feel like it's like an ongoing reliving of a trauma. And like it's like sort of like picking at a scab. I'm not saying that, bad things that happen in the past, I'm not saying that they shouldn't be um, acknowledged or apologized for, or support offered and things like that to like healthily move forward. I'm just saying that, like, is it necessarily healthy to, like, basically be living in the energy of the negative, be living in like it's a constant, you know, um, like walking around with like a sign on your head that says victim, like if you walk around with a sign on your head that says victim, yes, oh, this terrible thing happened to me and this terrible thing happened to me. How do you think your life is going to go? How do you think people are going to treat you? How do you think that you're going to like ongoingly feel about yourself? Because you're just identifying as that. You're not identifying as a warrior, strong, resilient, adaptable, all the positive things that can also come from going through something negative. And so I just think, like, why can't more like focus be put on positive things? And do you know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm going off on too much of a ramble now, but anyway, I'm gonna leave the video there. I hope that wasn't too confusing to follow. Maybe I have to put something together better to explain what I'm meaning. And I really hope that none of that is taken offensively or the wrong way. I'm just trying to, you know, understand what's happened, what's happening. And, I always try to think about like a bigger picture. Do you know what I mean? Like, not just focus on what's being focused on. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I don't know if you know what I mean. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day. I'm gonna leave it there. I gotta go. And yeah, leave a comment if you want to add to that chat, if you have anything to say. Again, I really didn't mean any of that offensively. So I hope you get that. All right, have a good day, and I will see you all tomorrow.